Okay, hello, hello. This might be a bit presumptive, but I imagine that I know it won. Wow, would you believe it? But the art stream won. Incredible. Okay. So today's gonna be a very simple art stream. I'm not wanting it to be too complex. I'm also starting a new canvas today, just for this art stream. Art. Hola. ¿Cómo estás, Jay? Muy bien. Why can I not put it as just art? Hello. Hi, Survivor Guy. I'll be starting the TikTok in a second. It's just... my mouse is not wanting to cooperate with me. Oh yeah, I need my... oh, I forgot. I need the camera to be shown in order to do the live on art, which is a dumb concept. Which is exactly why I just put a false camera there. Sup? Hi, Turkey. Oh, hello, hello. Hi, Mio. Sí, gracias. I like how that's all we practice for the Spanish. We never go any further. Why would we? There's no purpose going any further. Nobody ever says anything else in Spanish, right? Okay, now I can finally stop using my cursor. Thank the Lord. Alright, very simple, so I'm gonna get started with this. Alright, this is a sketch pencil. Yes. And then I need to move the reference image a little bit. Subnautica 1 is going mobile, really? I have not heard of this. Is that a lie? A deceit, even? Let me check. It'd be funny if it was. Oh, it is, apparently. We must go farther, deeper. Oh, it actually is. I'm not sure why you would want to play it on mobile, though. I guess if you really like the game? ¿Qué te gusta hacer en tu tiempo libre? Do you like to... oh, gosh. I think libre is book, is it not? I actually do not know what you said, Jay. When you're good, you're good. Very simple. If I messed up this design, I would cry. Wait, he is Nacho Book? Nacho Cheese? I love that joke. It's such a horrible joke, but it's a fantastic joke. Still grinding top tier in War Thunder. I know so many people that grind on War Thunder. You're like war veterans, just constantly going for another war. Nacho Libre. What do you like to do in your free time? Libre means free. Oh, it means free? Oh, what do you like to do in your free time? I see. Que te gusta... what do you like to do in your free time? Okay, what do I typically like to do in my free time? Mainly just read. That's what I like to do, and I guess I would count video games in there as well, because I play that a lot. I play so many. Ooh, let me redraw that line. Nacho free. Free nacho? Honestly, free nachos would be pretty nice right now. I kind of feel a little bit guilty that I'm not playing top tier in War Thunder. It's just such a grind. It takes forever to get to that point. I think I made it a little bit too thick. We're using that type of brush, because it's meant to be a sketch. It's not meant to be the actual, like, thingamajig. Why are you doing that type of content? Or comment? Did you think about that? Yeah, I think I made it a little bit too thick. Just a little. Streamer Hombre likes video games and to read novels. Streamer Hombre le gusta los videojuegos y leer novelas. Probably said that wrong, but you know, I tried. I guess that's all that matters. You said most, right? Yeah. It is funny, Spanish is becoming a lot more important in my life as of recent, because there's been a lot more times in which I've had to use a tiny bit of it. Not too much, though. Alright, let me try making it a little bit thinner now. So probably like that much. Ooh, that's a little too circular. You know what I should do? I should make it so there's more suggestions for the art streams. I'm going to send a message there right now, because I realize that most of the time I sometimes have a little bit of basic ideas. Where's the cursor? Oh, is the cursor just there? Hold on. Oh wait, no, I'll just use my phone. I should take suggestions for art streams, so that way I have a lot more ideas rather than just my own. Because most of the time I just draw whatever's in my head. At the moment at time, because I have not been spending too much time drawing recently. In fact, yesterday, when I finished the Satisfactory stream, I said I was going to draw for a little bit. I may have lied a tiny bit. I forgot to. I got busy doing something else. Would like some... Now that I think of it. Alright, there we go. That feels wrong. Elden Ring Night Ring and is ready to play. Wow, thank you. Thank you, Steam. Very, very helpful. Very cool. And then I have to do something like this, I would say. If you're wondering what this logo is, it's from Outlast Trials. It's the Murkoff Corporation. Those good old patron saints torturing people. Honestly, very cool that they would do that. I am going to get food, so bye. Bye-bye, Survivor. Enjoy getting food. What, do you not want to listen to the generic chill hop beats? This is definitely not chill hop, but the point still stands. Did I make it too thick again? This one's slightly better. Nice art. Ah, thank you, Pedu. Appreciate it. It's beautiful art. A basic logo. I'm gonna do one more attempt where I think I'm gonna draw the M first and then the triangle, because that might be what the problem is here. I'm being Hornet every day until Silksong. You might be baiting Hornet for a while then. If I'm honest. I'm on day 2? Oh. Do you post a video about it every day? I guarantee people would eat that up if you did. Also, I do not know what it is, but saying like a nice art, it feels like something I would say in an art museum when I do not know what else to say about somebody's art. Now that I think about it. Yes, the art here, very good quality. Yeah, it's gotten very few of the views, though. I hope that the longer I do it, the more attention I'll get. Yeah, that's likely how it almost always goes, Jay. The thing about social media is that it's purposely designed to make it so you only feel gratification or you only feel good when you get, like, a ton of views. You never really stop to enjoy the full process, though. That's kind of the problem with most. Because once you actually do start getting this ton of views, you kind of forget the whole journey it took for you to get there. It kind of looks more like graffiti as opposed to a sketch right now. Got good old shaky arms. That's not a straight line. Or shaky hands, I should say. That's what they used to call me in med school. Do not worry, I am not your surgeon. For tomorrow, I'm going to try to radiant her. Are you doing version 1 or version 2, or just both? I could make it look nicer if I really want to, but I'm not really sure I want to do an outline of that because it's already so basic. The main reason I was just doing this, both I did her in Radiant day 1, now I'm doing Sentinel the second one. Okay. The reason I was doing this is not because I want to actually, like, fully complete these drawings, but just to get this, like, image in my memory. So that way I can draw it from recollection. Merc off. Sketch. Alright, I'm probably gonna try drawing the little repo guy next. The silly little repo person. Because it's such a little basic shape. It's essentially just like a half circle and then a few cylinders on top of each other with a few cones. So silly. I would have kind of probably appreciated having like a side profile or like a front profile so that way I could see the way it looks directly head on, but I think I have the idea. Shaw! What other voice lines are there for Hornet? I forgot. I actually completely forgot. I'm not even kidding. I remember Shaw. God! Something like that. Adiro! I am back. Welcome back, Bearsign. I love how there's so many people on YouTube who just put YT, or like the abbreviation of YouTube in their name. I wonder what platform you're primarily on. Remember me from the Five Nights at Freddy's stream? Yeah, I do. Okay, I think it's a little too tall. If I'm honest, I do not exactly remember what was fully said during it, but I do remember the fact you were from that stream. I ate my socks still? Oh. I see. You should not do that. I now remember the conversation a lot more. And then this cylinder looks like it's pretty much exactly the same thickness and shape. And now this cylinder's a little bit thicker. Bapanada. Oh yeah. Bapanada. Draw Squidward next. Oh, Squidward would be a little interesting for me. Sure, I can try to do Squidward. Dang, apparently these little repo guys have a very thick waistline. Yippee. I'm gonna go eat, be right back. Okay. It just means I need to get a reference image of Squidward. Maybe that's a little bit too thick. I'm gonna go get a cookie, be right back. Well, and go enjoy your cookie. Okay, I think that looks a little bit better. It's a little thinner. Got me a cookie, nice. Is it just like a generic bog standard cookie, or is it like an Oreo or something? Or is that like the magician's code and you're not able to share it? Dipped chocolate, ooh, nice. I'm gonna redraw the arms. Because at least for me, I feel like I did not get the circularness of it. Across. I think also part of it could be because I am not necessarily doing my best little sketch lines here. Promising. Would you work at the Krusty Krab? So you're talking about like a generic fast food job? Depending on how much I would need money, oh yeah. It would not be too bad. I mean, you may have a money-grubbing boss, but what job do you not have that does not have a money-grubbing boss? Am I right? It's very basic. Alright, let me get a picture of Squidward real quick before I finish the rest of the little repo guy here. Jeez, I bring up Squidward and I get like a ton of just very generic memories. So why is my mouse not working? I've always wanted to eat a Krabby Patty. What? You probably heard the... I imagine it probably tastes like every other burger that's ever existed. Maybe it's just like Mickey D's, good old McDonald's. Alright, what would be a good image here? Crab meat. They're actually made of crab. Yeah, we'll do this one. Squidward. Hopefully you're not able to see this. I imagine you're not able to. It'd be mighty quirky if you could see all my artwork and all the images that have just popped up on screen. Twitch work, art reference images, and then Squidward, which is rate. Here. Oh, that's a big image right there. No, I do not. Okay. You have not seen anything that you were not meant to. Let's go. Also, if you're wondering why I'm moving my cursor so slow, when I use my mouse on wireless mode, it just becomes so laggy. There's Squid. Yep, there they are. I gotta draw the repo guy first. Repo character outline. They're like, there's my boy. Alright, now I have to go back to the brush. We're all good. Oh wait, I know what the problem is. This needs to be a lower opacity, so that way I can follow the outline more clearly. Alright, this one feels a lot more circular than the other one. This looks like my nightmare. How do you know this is not the dream right now? You're still living the nightmare. I see the repo bot in my waking dreams. That's not right. There was a guy in the corner staring at me. He was chill. I'm very polite. You know, sleep paralysis is quite a drug. Until he jumped me. Do you take your foams? Possibly your Jordans? Your J's? I will say, thank the heavens, these are relatively easy to draw. No. My J's! Why did you remind me? The J's are gone. They can never be recovered. Also, it's gonna be really uncomfortable if Jay comes back and is like, what are you talking about? Are you talking about me? Huh? I leave for like 5 seconds and you're already speaking about me? Until I get new ones. Yeah, I feel like that line is a little too steep. There we go. I feel like I've essentially just given them flippers as opposed to the cones that they have. There we go, that's slightly better. That's a little too long. There's other generic, why do I keep wanting to use the word generic today? There's other shoe brands that are very popular besides Jordans, right? Adidas, for the more intellectually inclined. Freddy Fazbear with them J's. Well, you can have Godzilla with J's and Fortnite, which I find very funny. Oh, the pencil's acting up. Come on, mouse. You can make it over there. I know you can. Okay, so from what it looks like, it looks like I need to move the left arm a little bit closer. So this is gonna be the color. Repo. Color. Then here. So I need to control, well actually I do not even need to control Z. What I can do is I can just go to the eraser up here. I need a better mouse. That is what I am learning today. They shrunk Godzilla in Fortnite with a Wumbo built from SpongeBob. It seems like a lot of your references are SpongeBob. I wonder what you're currently watching right now. A lot of... There's no way it could be SpongeBob. So we're gonna re-enable this, and then we go back here. I've watched SpongeBob. Yes, I could tell. The Patrick Show. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see how that looks now. That's not bad for a simple sketch. I did in like... How long was that? 10, 15 minutes? And then we're going to bring it like here. The 2014 meme, oh yeah, Mr. Krabs. I actually do not know what meme you're talking about. Alright, so I think, do I do darker? I want to try messing with colors a little bit to make this, like, glimmer. A bit. Or to increase the size of the brush. That's what I need to do. The blood red repo character. The repo character from Creepypastas. Beautiful. Exactly what I wanted. They say that if you play repo at 3 a.m. or maybe even 6 a.m. depending on what time you view as the witching hour, then this repo character will come after you. Oh my gosh. Honestly, now it does not really look like red. It just looks like red wine. I was always scared of Elmo because I watched scary guava juice videos. Guava juice, who is that? That name rings a bell, but I think one of the younger people that I've had to watch before, or that I had to watch during like a babysitting trip, watched guava juice. I have to look to see what their channel is. I would not know off the top of my head. So I'm gonna have to erase a little bit of this because it looks like I got outside of the line. I am not following the proper etiquette of coloring inside the line. I think he's retiring soon. Oh, it put up another retirement video like every YouTuber right now. After about 25 years, 15. Dang, I'd be like 25 years. I'm pretty sure that's longer than YouTube has existed. Well, I guess it's kind of nice finding a YouTuber who's kind of older like that, or that you not seen too much of their content with, because you have a huge backlog to go through. Used to be a kid's channel. Okay. He stopped because he was getting too old. I wonder why. Dun, dun, dun. I'm gonna leave some of the little white spaces here. Just because why not? Because I can. It's not because I'm lazy, it's just because I can. Heyo, Kermit the Frog here. I could never do a Kermit voice. I am telling you right now. Doing a Kermit voice would be the death of me. I could. Congratulations. There's not really much else I could say about that. Hold on, I want to see. What does this look like? The blood of the innocent. Not the world's worst thing. I mean, it kind of looks like a fire hydrant. But, you know, it gives it more charm, does it not? Alright. Also, I think the eyes are a little bit off-center. Well, I'm gonna worry about trying to fix some of this here. I'm gonna repair my work a little bit. I want to have some pride in it, right? There's so many voices that I used to be able to do that I'm just not able to do anymore. Especially when I was a lot younger, but that's a life for you once you get older. Sometimes the skills that you once had just go away. They disappear. Hola. Hola, Jay. How you doing? Alright, the Squiddy Man. The Squidward. Okay, get rid of that. Get rid of this. Reorganize these. I really like organizing the layers into nice, easy to understand sections. The repo guy looks traumatized. They are. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna just... I'm gonna turn on and off my mouse. We're gonna add another group layer. We're gonna call this one Squidward. It's gonna be so nice when in the future I'm a lot quicker at this. Because it always takes practice getting to a level like that. No, he used to be white. Are you talking about the repo guy? Then he killed somebody? Yes, add more to the creepypasta lore, of course. Genius. Oh, that's red. That's definitely not the color that you want for the outline of Squidward. I mean, I guess it does not really matter, but black. Does this affect stream lore? No, it does not, Jay. Not at all. Yes, it does. No, it does not. Do not listen to what I just said. OMG. Night Rain? Question mark, question mark, question mark? No. I am not doing Night Rain right now. And also, Gundy, keep in mind that I already pre-promised that I'm going to be playing Helldivers at like 4 or 4:30. So anyways, for people that are in the stream right now, it's going to be a shorter art stream today. Night Rain mentioned. I just downloaded Night Rain today. But anywho, I'm going to be playing Helldivers later because one of my friends asked me to. So that means that the art stream's only going to last about an hour. I'll try to stream later today, but I'm not sure I will have time. Because, you know, sometimes... my philosophy has always been that I try to focus on playing games with friends as opposed to streaming every single day at every single hour. You know, unless it's Gundy and playing Night Rain, apparently. Wait, how do you have it downloaded? Because it comes out today. It came out, like... how long ago? An hour ago? I'm cooking mac and cheese. Let's go. The mac and cheese mentioned. Like 30 minutes? Okay. Ooh, that's a bad nose. Squidward, just be like me for real. I got no one to play with. What are you playing it on, Jay? Are you playing on PC or like PlayStation? Because I do not know if it has crossplay, and I am playing on PC. PC? Okay. How about this? Tomorrow, depending on what time you're awake or something like that, I could probably play in a lobby with you. I'm not sure if you'd want a microphone or anything like that, but I could just play it with you. Alpaca. That is truly random. You are correct. Okay, should I replicate it entirely? Or should I do my own thing? Bet I won't be able to do it tomorrow. It's my little brother's birthday. Okay, the day after. Whatever day works for you, Jay. Just message me on the Discord. Squidward, your eyes are so close together now that I realize it. Like, there is no space in between those eyes. It looks like a bear sign has been indoctrinated by the Minecraft movie. My man Squidward looks just as depressed as I always wanted to. No, I saw it 2 months ago. Well, you realize indoctrination can last longer than 2 months, right? It's not something that just goes away. It can be there for a long while. I'm so tired of soak posts. I've gotten used to them, but they always bring a small spark of hope just to be crushed when I check. They bring you hope only to demolish them. How does this even look if his eyes are further away from each other? It just looks wrong. Okay, so we're gonna redraw the eyes so they are closer. So the eyes being close to each other is a fundamental part of the character. They need to be more circular? Yeah. Because that looks like taco... Hold on, let me illustrate what this kind of looks like. Looks like Taco Bell. It was raining today, then I heard a crunch and I looked down to see a broken shell. Rip snail. Well, that snail once had a family. Oh well. He killed the immortal snail. Yeah, I was gonna go and kill somebody else. You saved somebody's life. Oh. I'm alive! I am amazed that Squidward is causing me this much trouble for drawing. This is massive. True. And you're probably not just talking about Squidward's nose there. Oh, a little bit too much. There's one eye. Still feels wrong. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do something I typically do not do. This is just a sketch, so I may as well... Okay, but that's not gonna work. I like how I'm like, I could just sketch it and be like, I can fix it later. But no, not if I do that. Or that. Maybe it's because I'm not doing them big enough. Actually, that's probably what the problem is, right? Because if I do them slightly bigger... then what that means... is that I give myself slightly more room for error. There we go, that looks so much better. Alright, I figured it out. Shaw, hut, Shaw, Adino, hut, Agale. Dang, I should be a voice actor for Hollow Knight. With those golden pipes there. That's the face of a man who has a 9 to 5. Alright, and then we do the little, like, collar section. Oh. It kind of amuses me a bit that sometimes I forget to sketch some of this, and I just start drawing it normally, because that's how I've done it most of my life. But it really helps you to learn if you actually start doing the sketching part of it, that is. I mean, his hands are pretty slim. Oh, there's not really a gap there, so it should be more. Oh, and does that mean that you are currently attempting to Radiant Hornet right now, or Sentinel? Yes. You're hearing those sounds in your ever-waking nightmares? It's like a Silent Hill moment, but it's literally just... Oh, I rotated it. I think it's Command F. It's Command R. Forgot how to fix. Some of her attacks are very annoying. Yes, I agree. Some of her attacks, especially in rotation, can be very annoying to deal with. Hiya. Hi, Beckett. How you doing? Fix. Rotation. Oh, number 5 key. Okay. I always forget that. So I may have to move this up a bit. That way I have more space. Sometimes you can swing backwards after a few parries, which get me almost every single time. Well, at least you're recognizing that's what you're dying from. Funny how, like, straight it is and then it just veers out. Here. Go uppies a bit. Maybe a little too much uppies. Way too much uppies. Alright, now I gotta do the hands, and then I can do the outline. And it looks like probably just enough time for me to finish. Hopefully. Certainly not a perfect hand or arm, but it gets the point across. And that sometimes is all you need. Alright, so this leg is definitely off, so I'm gonna try to fix that real quick before I try making an outline. Doink. There we go. Now that's about the proper thickness. Cool. Of course, I keep getting @ messages. Alright, let me check the next @ message. What's going on now? Oh, okay. Huh. Kinda wish I would have been able to send a message about that. Alright, looks like I am not doing Helldivers today, sadly, but I still have another obligation after that, even though that one got cancelled. Okay, so now I need to add another layer. Where are you? Add that. What is going on here? I need you to go in there. Okay, there we go. Outline. But specifically of Squidward, though. What class are you going to be for Night Ring? I have not decided yet. I played the playtest, but it might be the Birdman. Because Birdman funny. I've not looked into it too much, honestly, Jay. Okay, no. Let's see, can I move? Uh-oh. It's kind of awkward. Because drawing pad is so small sometimes. And then I need to move to this pencil. I think I'm going to do Executioner because he looks cool and fun to play with. Well, that's always a good reason. Sometimes you just gotta play what looks cool. Why is it not drying? Oh, because I'm still erasing. Silly me. We're gonna try to draw this a little bit better. What class is the Executioner? Or what character does that look like? Draw the nose a little bit larger, just to get the extra. Just showing how magnificent Squidward is here. He's the knight with the long sword. Oh, okay. Got it. I think I know which one that is now. It definitely kind of looks like him, at least a little bit. I think the part that's kind of making it look a little bit weird is the eyes are not as rotund as they should be. They're not as quirky. Okay, like over here. I want to illustrate his beautiful body geometry, right? Gotta get that, like, beer belly in there somewhere. A little too much. Alright, should I do the legs first? I should probably do the legs first. Alright, I think I messed up that one a little bit. My bad. Cha. A little bit more. That here. I have no idea who Birdman is. I have no idea what the name of his class is. I'll look it up before I end stream, just so I can tell you to be a little bit more accurate. Ooh, that line? That one is messy. Alright, should I do like the balding dots on top of his head just to add more accuracy? I think each one of these moles was created from disappointment. That's probably what it is, right? That would make sense. For the ward as a character. Good old Squiddy. He looks even more depressed with those lines that I just added. Bruh. How have people already gotten every achievement? They're called SAMs, Steam Achievement Managers, Gundy. That's how they've done it. Go here. 1 dot, 2 dot. 1 dot, 2 dot, 3 dot. Alright. Cheaters. Yeah, probably cheating. That's actually not horrible. Actually, I mean, I could have done it better, but you can always do stuff better on second try. The first try is always the most interesting one, because it's what molds the other attempts. Alright, anywho. What I need to do now is I need to end the stream. Because I said I was going to go do something with somebody, and I want to keep my word. So cut this. Oh. Yeah, unfortunately I'm ending a little bit early. I might stream again today, Jay, but I wanted to get a stream in before I had to do anything. So, okay, bye. Alright, goodbye, Jay. Alright, well with that, hope you have a good rest of your day. Hope you did / will do something productive. And with that, so long, bye-bye.